On a cold winter morning, on a plane bound for Nashville, I ran into the CEO of CJW. In his preoccupation, we began a conversation, and as he looked out at the sunrise, he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made life out of maximizing earnings and formulated strategy to the point I've been admired. I've managed my labor and I've earned the boss's favor. As I look back with no regrets, it's all that I've desired." And he was every man's leader. We just called him Peter. He always loved a challenge and never backed down from a fight. He was fearless and undaunted, and he knew just what he wanted. And when I asked him for some wisdom, this was his advice: you got to know when to stand up, know when to man up, know when to step aside, and know when to lead. You never count your earnings until the budget year is over. There'll be time enough for counting when the year is done. He said, "I've had more fun than a man should be allowed to. There never was a single day that I wished for something else. But it seems like the right time to head down for the sunshine, to add a chapter to the book before I put it on the shelf." There were times to build consensus, sometimes I built fences. I made my share of enemies, scores and scores of friends. They thought me something of a cowboy. Now, boy. Then he spoke the words again that I never will forget. You got to know when to stand up, know when to man up, know when to step aside, and know when to lead. You never count your earnings until the budget year is over. There'll be time enough for counting done. His laughter is contagious, sometimes he's outrageous. From ear to ear he sports a smile that's meant for everyone. Never doubting his intentions, but I've questioned his conventions. But as a leader and a lover, he's not to be outdone. Now he'll deplane in Charlotte, and I fly on to Nashville, and come on by when you're in town. And Peter said, "You too." Well, he stood among the tallest, but his heart beat for the smallest. The legend of the CEO of CJW. You got to know when to stand up, know when to man up, know when to step aside, and know when to lead. Never count your earnings until the budget year is over. There'll be time enough for counting